Hello, my good fine peeps. Sean from Board World here, and today we got a pretty big episode to talk about because today we're talking about our Nether Hub. A nether hub is a very important thing in a Minecraft world. Not only do you have access to all of the nether biomes, it also gives you a means to fast travel around the overworld. But when in search of great rewards, one usually finds great risks. And there are plenty of risks building in the nether, especially at our hub in the basalt deltas. It is full of ghasts, magma cubes. There's just Legos laying around everywhere. I'm stepping on them. Lava holes. You know, all the things that can kill us in the nether. This is a pretty ambitious project for me. My nether hub is usually just a hole in the netherrack down there at Y12. But since I'm sharing it with you guys, let's make it super special. A few episodes ago, we built this cathedral in our basalt deltas and put our nether portal in here. And ever since that time, it's been sitting bare because I wanted to make a standalone episode for the nether hub. And I'm still not entirely sure what I want to do for this interior, but the vibe I'm getting right now is a church kind of vibe. Like maybe the mobs gather here in the most concentrated place of evil in the entire nether to worship the Wither. I'm just saying, it's possible if we use a little bit of our imagination. And what I'm imagining right now is kind of like an altar and a pulpit kind of coming off of here. Put a little detail on this thing, try to make it look a little good. Do something like this here. Maybe put some stairs on the edge like so. Maybe something like that right here with them candles and them fence posts. And now we have like kind of like an altar right there. So we got to place the heads exactly right. See, there we go. Plus, we don't want to spawn a wither right now. That is not the intended goal. We want to make this thing look cool. We do not want it to kill us. And if we put those skulls up at the top first, it will not spawn a wither once we put the soul sand underneath. It has to, you have to put the skulls on at the end for it to actually spawn a wither, and that's what we're gonna kind of go with for that right here. Now in this corner over here, I want some type of pipe organ. In every church you see that they have like some type of musical instrument over here next to the altar, so that way they can play the music. I got to get that music going, and this is kind of what the vibe of like what I'm starting with here, because I don't really know what an organ looks like. I'm not trying to build like some Phantom of the Opera type of pipe organ out of this thing. I just want something that would signify like a musical instrument right here. It would look pretty cool. And then we're gonna have like, let's just put some pews in, like kind of like right here, and create like a little path. It's kind of hard to see with the slabs, but let's just put like a row of pews, I guess. Yeah, I like the way that looks. That kind of looks churchy and delicious. I like the way that looks. Let's go ahead and stick with that. Alright, now I'm looking for a clever way to hide this nether portal, and I think I have come up with a solution in the sense that all churches have confession booths, so technically so would this one. So if we just build a little kind of confession booth around this nether portal, we can probably build a very clever way to get in and out of here, and it'll hide the portal. Anybody visiting our world ever, they won't see it. I'll make that pretty cool. So let's just build some little walls around here, add a little depth to it with these stairs. Something just about like that right there. And then we'll get our logs on the top. And then what we need to do is get our axe. And we need to just make these little stripped action. I think we're going to strip the ones in the front too. I didn't get there yet. I'm going to put a little strip on these guys, strip right here, and strip these guys right here. And then we can do something like this. And that'll be our entrance to our nether portal, and also the ladder to get all the way down to the bottom. And then obviously I know you can see the slabs. What we're going to do is we're going to raise these floors all the way up. We had bottom slabs to prevent the mob spawning. But I have another idea for that. We can use carpets. Also, I had an idea now that this is done, and we have our little worship section over here, our little music section. Then we're going to have our confession booth right here. I was thinking for over here, we could have like a little library, because most churches have libraries, books, things like that, text documents, a record of, you know, human existence at churches. So I was thinking we could kind of recreate that here, in the sense that we could make a little library over here, and maybe even kind of, you know, put a desk or something, put like a study table. You know, libraries have tables with little lights on them. Maybe we could do something like that, have a little library. This wall's kind of huge. Maybe we'll just make these bookshelves go really, really, really ridiculously high. Put some kind of cool scaffolding system on them or something like that. And then for this over here, once we get everything in, we can move these chests. I think over here we're going to do some type of study area as well, because we're going to have like a table right here in this area. I think we can do like some study areas right over here. We'll just build some like desks and kind of workstations. And then as far as this corner goes, I don't even know yet. Over here, when we get the pipe organ all up, I want to get some way that we can somehow get up to the roof over here and be able to get in and out of there, so that way we can use our elytra really easily. And then down below we have a pit where we can do a strider bay. It's going to be really cool. I have some pretty cool ideas. Also, for our nether hub, we need transportation system, something down there at the bottom, so that way we can access our ice highway very easily. But this thing is going to come along nicely. I'll be back with you guys in just a little bit when I get some of the finer details put in. And we're back with some of the finer details put in. You can see that pipe organ right there in the corner, looking real crispy. Also looking real crispy, we got our chandelier in there. Couldn't think of what that's called. Carpets in there. We got pews all along there. We put some magma blocks in the walls there because we wanted to mimic like the natural look of the basalt deltas right there. Take a little walk over here. We got our confession booth in here. That's looking pretty cool. And also hiding our nether portal and our stairs right in there. That makes that look real good. Also, like our idea before, we have our big luxurious library type table here and these big luxurious chairs. Also, we went with the big ridiculously high bookshelves like we talked about with the stairs and the scaffoldings, and this thing came out really, really well. I really like it. Over here we got some workstations put in. Just got those all done, and now what I want to do is do the I don't know what that's called, like the ledge, I don't know, walkway. But hey, my guy, I'm just trying to put in a walkway. Either way, we're gonna go up our completely convoluted staircase here all the way to the top. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run these trap doors all along this wall just like this to create kind of like a walkway. I don't know what this is called. Catwalk? Catwalk. I could have found an easier way to place these fences, but I didn't. It's just kind of is what it is now. We're gonna place iron bars here for our railing chained into the ceiling right there. And then also we're going to put some steps up here. This is what we talked about earlier, so I can get access to the ceiling. And that actually looks really, really good. I'm very, very happy with the way that came out. Next up, we're going to put a little, I guess, an altar. I don't know what these things are called. I'm not a big church guy. This is where the people go in and they get the water and they bless themselves. So we're going to do something like that with them cauldrons. And what? On the first try, we get the wither picture. That's exactly what we were going for. It's like it was meant to be. Okay, next thing I want to do is the lights. And these are fairly easy to do. We're just going to open these trap doors. We're going to real quick break out these slabs underneath here. Stuck on the light. Break out this slab here. And then what we're going to do is put hoppers right in there where those slabs used to be. Another hopper right there. Then real easy trick, we're just going to drop some armor stands right in there. We're going to put a gold helmet on this guy after we shut that door. And bang, we have lights. And we just need to do that 2 more times. Put a helmet on this guy. Face this guy that way. And then put another helmet on this guy. And bango, we got a bunch of lights sticking out of our table. Doesn't that look magical? I love it. Add a little detail over here. I put a little staircase over on this side because the wall looked a little bit bare. We're going to put some more detail in the form of iron bars over here on this side of it as well. That's going to look super crispy when we're done with it. Oh, no, right there. There we go. And now what we're going to do is we're going to build us a little staircase. I finally figured out what to do with this corner. We just got to break out these 4 blocks right here. Go down below. Check this dude out. Is this like a blue shirt guy? It's escaping the Matrix. How does this happen and how rare is this? Because we've had a lot of rare things happen in this world so far. And place our first stair right here. At least I think right here. Yeah, right here. And then we're going to put a fence there. We're going to use fences as our, I don't know, foundation, I guess I could call it. Put some fences right here. And then we're gonna fight this magma cube. These guys, they come around very often. We'll be back in a second when we get this cleaned up, y'all. Alright. Finally got those guys done. We can get back to building some stairs. Come on! My guy! Alright, finally he left. Finally got the stairs up. We're putting in our support blocks, our fence supports, and I like those fences. They look really, really good for the support. They look supporty and fencey. Let's put a little bit more fence and a little more support right there. Go see how that looks. That looks really, really good, I think. I'm very happy with that. We're going to go ahead and put some polished blackstone bricks underneath here. So them fences have something to sit on. And then we're going to do the same thing under these stairs right here. We're going to carve them out. And then what else we're going to do is we're going to put iron bars going up the sides of all of these stairs. So it'll give the appearance of a railing running down here. We're just going to kind of stair step that the whole way up. And then that's what we got. And that looks really, really, really good. I am very, very happy with that. And it also kind of doubles as protection against these magma cubes. Like, look at this guy. He can't even get me. Stupid magma cube. Next thing I want to do is put in the Strider pit. And that ain't going to be hard to do. Basically, all we got to do is break a big hole right here and expose all the lava. Because Striders like lava. They like being nice and hot. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a nice little lava bath for them. We're going to put some stairs here so they can easily climb up. And then we're going to put some slabs down here so they can even more easily climb up. We're going to put some walls around this thing to trap our Striders inside. We don't want them to get away from us. We're going to fight magma cubes. vicious magma cubes every step of the way. We're going to go back down, finish putting in our walls. Then we're going to break out all of these basalt layers so we can expose as much lava as possible. Then what we're going to do is put some walls around this thing. And I like the pattern of alternating the walls and the stairs to create that fence look. We did that on the mob farm, and I'm going to recreate that here again. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put in our hanging crimson signs. We're going to go up here and we're going to put a support system. We're going to use some nether brick fences, put them up there holding that together. And it's a nice, simple little build, but it's going to serve our purposes here, just to hold the striders for whenever we want to take them out for a ride. Over here, I want to make a staircase down to our ice highway, and I have an easy way to do that. I lugged a whole bunch of gravel over here, and what we're going to do is we're just going to fill the whole area in with this gravel right here until we drain. Oh, come on again. These guys are relentless. As I was saying, what we're going to do is we're just going to use this gravel to drain all of this lava out of here. And now that we're almost done, all we got to do now is use our shovel and just dig all that gravel out. And now we'll have an empty space to build a staircase down to the bottom of the world. I thought it might be wise to take the time and clear out all the netherrack to fit our subway station. But what it has done has inadvertently caused a magma cube farm down at the bottom of the world. And I don't quite know how we're going to deal with that yet. As you can see, these guys are everywhere down here. Everywhere. So I think I just got to take them out and get some spawn proofing done in here. So let's just get these slabs put up as fast as we can. See, we're already under siege again. We just got it cleared out, and then there are more. Maybe I missed them. I don't know. But either way, I got to get these bottom slabs put in here like as fast as I can, at least in the areas where there's enough room to spawn magma cubes and ghasts. Alright, here we are. We got the floor all put up. Everything is all spawn proof, and now all we got to do now is put in our walls. And for these walls, I think I'm just going to go with the solid blackstone and then do the texture when I'm done, because these walls are quite extensive. It's going to be a lot of work. And now with all the walls up, all we got to do is get rid of this top gravel layer, throw some slabs on top, and then we can start putting in our stairs right here. And I don't know where the stairs are going to land at the bottom, so I have to kind of start from the top. And this is going to make things, you know, a little more difficult, but, you know, that's fine. We can take care of that. That's fine. No big deal. So down here on our first platform, we're going to build us a little, or we're going to cut out a, I don't know, I guess an archway. It will be an archway by the time we're done with it. We're just going to cut this out. Then we're going to take our stair template, and then we're just going to run these stairs all the way over back to the top. And we got us the beginnings of a nice little staircase to the bottom of the world. And we just have to do that 3 more times. Let's just cap this top off. Go here, and then we'll texture our walls all up. Get our walls textured up here at the subway station. That obsidian looking good in the blackstone. We'll do our roof here. Get everything in. Looks amazing in here so far. Can't wait till it's done. And with all the final details put in, we are ready to show you our new Nether Hub. We got some benches over here on the sides when you want to wait for your ride to show up. We got us a little signs here showing you where you're going. A little direction action. We got our walls and our pillars and our posts put in the middle there just to give it you know, more realistic type look. We are subterranean after all. We got our lights up in the roof here, just illuminating everything, making it look good. And when we get a route to this road, we'll fill that in too. Up here, we're going to go up our staircase, which is all filled in now, all textured really nice with that obsidian. I love it. I love it a lot. Coming up to the top, and check it out. We also put a nether wart farm down here, and then we threw some other things in there just to add a little variation to it. The red and the blue came out pretty good, pretty decent. It doesn't look terrible. Over here we got our strider pit, complete with striders for whenever we want to go ride. We got ghasts ready to shoot me in the face. And we got our staircase over here, looking all staircasey beautiful. Just excellent little staircase, subway stairs. We got, like I said, the netherwart farm, strider pit. This thing came out pretty good. It's all filled in, really nice. We got this little stair section in the front here, so we can just kind of pop right up. And then all that's left is the interior of our Wither Church, which we've already seen. I've added some extra foliage here, hanging from the roof to kind of make this thing look a little worn and lived in. But other than that, we've already seen all of this before, and it still looks fantastic, just as good as it did the first time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Don't forget to like and sub on the way out, and we'll see you later.